The day before the funeral of Kim Jong-il, but it seems few in Pyongyang are in a mood to wait to pay their tearful tributes. Some flocked to a music information center, one of the last places he visited. Flowers laid in remembrance by mourners apparently unable to contain their grief. Around a city in the grip of winter, hot water stands have been laid on, along with medical tents, according to state media, at the express direction of the great successor, Kim Jong-un.
I will change today's sorrow into hundreds and thousands times of strength and courage, and I will devote all of my efforts to achieving our respected general's aims of building a powerful and prosperous nation, while holding our supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, in high esteem.
The man himself was also pictured openly weeping as he stood beside his father's glass coffin. At a border checkpoint, the only South Koreans to have met this young leader of their nuclear-armed neighbor, twin delegations led by the chairwoman of the Hyundai Asan Corporation and the widow of former President Kim Dae-jung, returned from their visit of condolence to Pyongyang.
We spent just 10 minutes with Kim Jong-un. We offered our condolences and he thanked us for coming such a long way.
That meeting took place on Monday evening. Lee Hee-ho, the widow of former President Kim Dae-jung, and Hyun Jong-un, head of the Hyundai Asan company, leading the two delegations. But there was a studious refusal to give any personal impressions of Kim Jong-un. Hyun said simply that he seemed the same as he did on television. With the delegates now back in South Korea, attention here in Seoul is switching to the next, the climactic phase of North Korea's mourning period, the funeral of Kim Jong-il on Wednesday. As with so much in the last few days, there are likely to be strong parallels with what happened after the death of Kim Il-sung in 1994. Kim Jong-un is expected to stand where his father did, in front of a military guard of honor. Once again, the people of Pyongyang are expected to line the streets in a show of mass grief. Watching for anything unexpected, any clues about the new leadership will be North Korea's neighbors. China and South Korea held talks in Seoul on Tuesday, expressing their hope that stalled six-party talks on North Korea's nuclear weapons can resume.
Both sides reached an agreement in principle that it is appropriate to accelerate the process of restoring six-party talks, and it should be resumed as soon as possible.
But there was little encouragement for that in North Korea's latest message to the South, threatening to make Seoul pay a high price for preventing public mourning for Kim Jong-il in South Korea. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.